Hello bearded bee people, welcome back to the B&K's Bees channel for another episode of Random Inspection Friday. This is another one with kind of a goal. I want to know if I have to keep feeding these bees. I think they're about done. I think that box is pretty heavy. A lot of that is guesswork though, so we're going to find out for sure if I can keep this smoker going and get into it and see what's going on. See if it's ready for winter. They've eaten, gosh, has to be 6 of these full of sugar syrup, thick syrup. So hopefully they're done. Because, man, sugar gets expensive after a while. Need to get these bees an upper entrance shim. Oh, that looks pretty good. You can see this box is full of bees, just how we want to see it right now. So if the brood is still there and they look good in that respect, and the food level is nice, then I will be a happy dude. Alright, the outside frame. Honey that's getting capped. Looks good. Oh, and we're 2 for 2. This is a heavy frame. It's tough to flip over like that. Three for 3. I can see the 4th. So yeah, this colony's good on food. Maybe I went a little overboard. Probably I didn't go overboard, but they were also foraging goldenrod while I was feeding them, and so sometimes it takes a long time for your feed to actually end up as added weight to your hive, and sometimes it's just easy. Alright, so that's another honey frame. See if there's any brood. Nope. Solid honey. Might end up having to take some of these out and give them some empties for brood production if there's no room. There's a little bit of brood. And then a little bit more. Obviously this is a medium frame and a deep box. But I added it because all we had was foundation. And foundation's a killer in winter. There's a bigger patch of brood. I'm getting stung in the arm. It does not look too bad. Surrounded by honey on all sides. Get the stinger out of my arm. Give them a measly little puff of smoke from my old crappy smoker. Yeah, that's not enough brood, guys. It's not an ideal situation. I mean, especially when there's only one box that makes up the hive. There's a fine line. They have to have more brood than this. This is winter bee rearing time, so I'm gonna have to take a frame or two of these honey frames out. Well, there's a good patch of brood. Maybe I spoke too soon. That's a good looking patch of brood surrounded by honey. Same thing on the other side. I don't see the queen, but to be honest, I really have not been looking too closely for her. These are Mary Ellen bees. As you'd expect, I think. Alright, so there's another patch of brood on both sides. Yeah, this is looking good. This is what a single box going into winter should look like. Brood on 5 or 6 frames, surrounded by honey. Have to be careful here. I don't know where the queen ran off to. Oh, there she is. All right. Definitely no more food for these ladies as they eat a little bit of this throughout this fall dearth. Hopefully the queen comes back and lays it up. But that's a pretty good looking colony. I mean, obviously a month or two ago it would have been much more filled with brood. Now that brood nest is getting smaller, so this population level looks good. The food level's perfect. I expect to see these bees in April. Not laying on the bottom board. The mite level is low. Alright, so that was a pretty good one. I'm happy with what we see there. yeah, if you have a single box that looks like that, you know, you're doing well. I honestly would not give a double tall any higher of a likelihood of going through winter. The mite level's low. It's a young colony. It's a young queen. These are fat winter bees that are getting reared right now, and that box is chock full of honey. I'm going to put sugar bricks on the tops of the frames, and they'll be all set. So I'm happy with that. Alright, click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you're not already. You'll get notified for other videos in the future. Get out there and have some fun with your bees.